out of the house and I looked off into the distance. I saw one little ember go up in the air, come down, and just hit the dry grass and just go, poof. And it just started to spread. I went as fast as I possibly could, but by the time I got there, it was so hot I couldn't get near it, and so I had to run back to the house. And I tried to get a bucket of water, and I looked, and off in that distance, it was already 100 square yards of fire. And I knew at that point that I have just set the next three villages on fire, that there was no way that I was going to be able to contain this. And I ran in the house, got my cell phone, called Gil, and then went back outside. And at this point, it's now like 400 square yards of fire. And if you have the pictures, you'll probably be seeing them in the background. But at that moment, I started praying, and I was praying in tongues. And at the very same moment, after I hung up the phone with Gil,
Actually, the time she's calling me, I am inside the house, and the network is not good. So she's calling me, and
And so you're at a house. You're not at your house. You're at how far away are you?
Yeah, the house of
2
witch
miles
doctor,
away.
2 miles away. So I just go out because the network is not good. And the time I stand up outside, I see high smoking, and I telling the witch doctor, I think there's something happening at my house. So I starting running. The time I'm starting running, one prayer is coming in my mind. In the name of Jesus, fire, stop. So I pray this prayer, and I just running to go back to after my house.
At the very same time, I was standing outside and praying, and I was seeing the fire. I knew the house was going to be gone, but all of a sudden, everything stopped. And literally, it was as if somebody put pause on a video machine. You couldn't see the flames moving back and forth or anything. It was just stopped. I don't know if that was seeing it in the spirit or what it was, but I could still hear myself praying the entire time. And it's just, I don't know how much time went by, but what I do know is Jill was 2 miles away. And the next thing I know is I hear the cry for help, and I turn and I look, and he's leaping over this 6 foot thorn fencing, the